What is going on, everybody? It's Captain Blue Shell coming to you today with Dirt 5. Gonna be taking an in-depth look and review of the game. I've been waiting to play this game for a little while now, so finally get to go into it, and we got our wheel, our pedals ready, and we are ready to push it to the limit. Here we go. Alright, here we go, guys. Our first race. I am super ready, super excited to be honest with you. Here we go. Oh, so they designed a racing game without the compatibility of your steering wheel or the pedals.
Well, if it isn't Captain Blue Shell.
Alright guys, so before we go into the details and everything with the review, let me go ahead and ask you a very simple, very quick question, okay? Let's say, hypothetically, you're a gaming developer, right? You've developed many racing games before, like, I don't know, Project Cars 3, Fast and Furious Crossroads, F1 2020, Grid, F1 2019, Dirt Rally 2.0, F1 Mobile Racing, F1 2018, Project Cars 2, F1 2017, Dirt 4, F1 2016, Dirt Rally, F1 2015. So this goes on, right? I mean, you get it. You're a very well-established developing company of racing games, making very, very good racing games in the past too, right? And let's also say too, hypothetically, you want your fan base, your players, the people who made you what you are, fan of your games, love your games, to have an immersive experience like no other. What's the first thing that you're gonna, focus on to make sure that it runs correctly in order for you to control your game in the car? Because personally, I know this might sound stupid and out there, but bear with me. I was thinking that it would be, steering wheel integration along with the pedals, right? I know what you're saying, Captain Blue Shell, how much of an idiot really are you? I know, trying to give your players an immersive experience, having fun and in-depth on launch day. I mean, come on, that's just stupid, right? We need to focus on more important things on this game, okay? I'm sorry for being selfish. I'm sorry for looking out for, for my play style, what I wanted to play, and to be immersive in with this game. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's my bad. Let's go ahead and focus on, your announcers having stupid podcasts as you're racing alone. Because podcasts are popular, right? Podcasts are the cool thing to do with the racing circuit, and we just have to get the lines down, like it's like a real podcast, maybe some like corny jokes and everything. Just throw them in there, kind of like nonchalant. The players are gonna love it. And also too, to focus on is the pop art. Man, we've got to have some really good looking art. I mean, this pop art must have taken like weeks. Probably. This is really, really good stuff. This is a top-notch, stupid little drawn scorpion from like a freaking 12-year-old. Had to have taken him at least a week. I wonder how long it takes you to, I don't know, integrate a steering wheel and pedals into a game that you've already released without going smoothly and doing very well. But no, let's just forget about the stupid steering wheel and the pedals. Let's just play with the keyboard, right? Codemasters is looking into the future of gaming, because everybody thinks that the future of gaming is like these, like these sims, like these huge rigs of like racing. No, the future is back to the retro keyboard, right? We're going back in time. We're going back to the past because retro is cool and retro is back. So if you have a couple of steering wheels that are compatible with the game, hey, great. But for the rest of us, that's where we are right now. That is where we are standing with the game. I haven't tried out a controller. I don't have time to try out a controller because I've been on Steam spamming the refund button. It's crazy. How does the game overall look? How does it feel? Well, with the WASD keys, it feels really good. You really get that grip sensation, like on the roads and everything. Like the wet mud and everything, it kind of changes your dynamics of the car too as well. I kind of like that. I may have liked it a little better if it was on the steering wheel, but screw it. In all seriousness, the reaction from the cars, they feel pretty good. The textures of the track, they really do change. The dynamics are very wide and spread. I like that. You have a lot more different landscapes, different tracks that you can definitely race on, definitely apart from Dirt 4. Yeah, whoever's job it was for the graphics and the the feel, the overall feel of the landscapes and the textures, like road versus dirt or mud, you guys, hey, gold star to you guys. Great job. Whoever was in charge of integrating from the wheel setup and the pedals, There you go. Pretty much. That's all I have to say. See, I'm trying to think of an analogy to compare to a racing game that would launch without wheel or pedal, integration. I mean, yes, there are a couple of wheels and pedals that are compatible, but most of the wide spectrum of wheels and pedals that people have, we have to wait for that for a racing game. And like I said, it's not this company's first racing game by far, by any means at all. They know what they're doing. They know how to do it. It's just they wanted to release it before, maybe make a pretty good cash grab, and then integrate it on later. I don't know why. I don't know how they would not think that me, and including a whole bunch of other people, are going to refund this game. And that's why the game has so many mixed reviews. Because gaming companies nowadays, what they do, and this isn't like a biased opinion or anything like that. This is actual fact. This is how they do it. Games will pay people to put, positive reviews, even if they don't deserve it, to get those reviews up, to put great, oh, it was fantastic, graphics are awesome, even if they aren't, which in this game the graphics are. But the problem is that you released a game without the proper setups at all. You know how to do it because you've had years of experience. People give it in a positive light even though it's not. And a lot of people, including me, are ticked because over the years, after developing racing games, you don't launch a racing game without first integrating the wheels and pedals. And then all of the other reviews are legitimate. There is legitimate reasons to downvote your game. Among of which is that the game has a lot of crashes, bugs, and glitches already. I mean, I know that it's a new game, but it does freeze quite a bit. Personal annoyance of mine is like the jokes that the announcers try to make. Like, I understand that it's humor and it's supposed to be kind of funny and everything. It's just my own personal dislike, so I'm not going to let that count against the game itself. But like I said, I mean, there are a whole bunch of other issues apart from, wheel and, pedal. So in regards to that being said, the glitches and the freezes, they have a lot of updates and fixes yet still to do. To give it such an awful score, actually, let me go ahead and give my score now, shall we? So Captain Blue Shell for this game gives it a -3 out of 10, which is very lenient too, by the way. So yeah, I mean, all in all, bottom line, just don't buy it. Don't buy the game until Codemasters gets their crap together. I think Codemasters is out to make a quick cash grab, and they're screwing over their fan base that have supported them over years and years, which I have too. I mean, I've been a huge fan of theirs, and it really, this is like a stab to my heart. Like, it's basically like stabbing it in and then twisting the knife, pretty much. It doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. I was out to review this game for what it was, hopefully to get some good light, but this overshadowing of darkness just, like I said, it just overshadows everything. I am refunding. I'm definitely going to refund the game. This is a stupid idea. Whoever's idea was it to launch it this way, genius thinking right there. Genius thinking. Just absolutely genius. But I guess we'll go ahead and see what it comes to later on in the future. And kind of hold on hope, I guess, and check and see. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of pretty much my take. Like I said, the graphics are good. I like how, your car grips differently on different surfaces. Unfortunately, I can't get an in-depth feel of that with steering wheels or pedals or anything. What I'm feeling is literally from my keyboard. That's all that I've got. I mean, that's all that I can give you. If you're into an immersive racing game with a setup, don't get it at all. A company that has done this so many times and launches it without this, I don't know what they're thinking. Like I said, personally, I think it's a cash grab. But the graphics are beautiful. The grip is exactly where it needs to be with the cars. And even though it's kind of bugging my eyes out, the pop art is pretty cool. I like how they did the pop art, style and everything. If you do have seizures, don't play this game. Like, that's not a joke. I'm serious. The colors of how they pop and change, they're starting to bug out my eyes. But it is really cool art though, with the pop art scene. And the music for this game is really good too. They have a really great soundtrack. So I always try to leave my videos off in a positive light. So those are the positives I'm going to get the game. So it's up to you guys to know if you really want it or not. $60. $60 for the game. Don't ask me. I don't know why. So with that, with the positive light, I did what I could, guys. I did what I could. I'm going to leave it off of there. Follow, like, subscribe. It's Captain Blue Shell. I'll see you in the next adventure. I'm out.